my name is Nathan, and welcome back to Digimon World Vice Filth Challenge. In the previous episode, we've just been working towards getting our Platinum Sukamon. As you can see, I have a Vegemon, so that doesn't make much sense, but essentially what this Filth Challenge is, if you're new to the series, welcome. I'm restricted to using only the Filth Digimon, so I actually started off with Palmon. She digivolves into Vegemon, and that's it. We actually have her ultimate. It's considered an ultimate, but the other Digimons are Penguinmon, Mamemon, Sukamon, and Platinum Sukamon. So that's where we're at. So we have already fought. Let's see. Just trying to get my bearings. We've already fought Ogremon at his fortress. So he ran away to that secret little island where Waymon can take us. Secret something anyway. So I think that's what we're going to do. I can't remember. Let's just see what his stats are like. Looks like we need healing. Got a lot of offense, some defense, pretty poor speed and brains. Okay. Let's deposit our crap, and then we'll just keep moving forward here. Now, one thing with the Vice patch is that we do have an extended lifespan. So what I'm hoping to do is get to the point where we can get Platinum Sukamon, and either, I don't know if I can transform Vegemon. I don't think so, but we'll probably maybe, force him to go back into baby form. Nice way of putting it. And we can do that by giving him a meat at the vending machine in the lake, I think, because the Vice patch lets you buy the little blood meats that Myotismon likes. I mean, it's a different kind, but it makes our lifespan to 0, so that's what we're going to be doing. Okay, we can get rid of the sirloin. Digimushroom. Don't need the prickly pear. Cool. There we go. Now, one thing that's been happening, and I just want to kind of point out, there's like a weird animation thing when Vegemon is attacking doing his attack training. That is definitely my fault. Vice has come out with a new edition of his installer, and I don't have the most up-to-date one. So I'm probably not going to update it. I just kind of want to keep this. So it's me, not Vice. He fixed it. So, but anyway, so we want to go to Freezeland, right? That's what we're doing. Let's make sure. So we got some MP floppies. That should be okay. Definitely got enough of those. Let's get more big HP flops. Why not? That's a lot of money. We'll buy 5. I think it'll be okay. Protects your condition, huh? But does it only last for so long? Here, I'll buy some various. Okay. I don't really need it. The game's pretty easy as it is, but it makes the battle smoother. Now, one thing which is neat, I saw Vice kind of talking about this in the subreddit, but someone pointed out that there's these 2 maps here. One obviously being File Island, but the other one isn't File Island, some kind of like continent thing. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't like giving misinformation, but it's just from what I could remember. Essentially, the devs had a plan to include this continent, just They didn't, like, they had lore and stuff built in, like they knew what they were wanting to do. But I didn't read the article, but it's pretty neat. If anyone's curious, I'll try to find it and maybe post it in the description, but it gives insight of what the devs were thinking when they were making these things and what kind of plans they were having. And I guess the continent, I forget what it's called, but they talk about it in other games or resources. I'm not really sure, but I never noticed that. Oh, look, it's sleepy time. Little bedtime story for Vegemon. Also, if Vegemon just kicks the bucket, I'll probably just convert him into Sukamon. Okay. We have enough food, so I'm not worried about that. Great Canyon Top. So I think that's pretty cool. They have, like, see, this is what I was talking about in the previous video, though, was that each little map has such little character and, like, details and things that they wanted to show off in this digital world, you know, like they have reasons for it. So I think that's really neat. I need to give that article another look. Excuse me. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. Just to kind of like, even I would buy a book on people developing Digimon games. Is this an item back here? Oh, weird. Now we could do like Angemon and stuff. So maybe we'll do, well, we'll see. We'll see. The main focus is trying to get Platinum Sukamon. He's the only non-champion that you can get, like, even though they're considered ultimates, like Mamemon, Adamon aren't a thing in this, so. And as of this recording right now, I've only uploaded one video of the Filth challenge, so again, if you guys have given me comments or any tips or anything I'm missing right now, it's just because I haven't read those. Those are, they haven't been posted yet, so. I found a little bit of time on the weekend to record some more videos, and, well, that's what we're doing. All right, let's just go see Penguinmon. Might as well get that done and over with. I'll always point this out probably every time I play, but Vice came out with a world record of completing and getting, like, basically Penguinmon. Not sure if he still has the world record, but it's on his video, or it's in his YouTube channel. I think it's neat. I think Vice, I mean, there's obviously other modders that I want to give credit to and everything, and he's built on off of them in a way. But he has, like, rejuvenized Digimon World. Like, I see a lot of content. I see videos popping up. I mean, obviously it's recommending it to me because of the content we're making, but I think it's really cool. Like, I hope that Bandai sees this resurgence almost, and is interested in maybe making a remake of this or something, you know? I mean, obviously fans are very passionate, and I think you could make it right where it could get to a point where the general audience likes this game. That's the problem with Digimon, is that it's such a niche little game that it's like a double-edged sword, right? It's niche, makes it a little bit more fun, interesting. You keep the fans, everybody enjoys it. But the problem is Bandai's like, well, where's the money then if only the select amount of people play it? So kind of reminds me of what, here, let me save this. Kind of reminds me of what, like, Elden Ring did to the Dark Souls, like, genre, or series rather. Is it made it more friendly towards, like, more accessible, essentially. Like, if you still want it as hard as you want, please do. But here's some options to make it easier, and that blew up because of that. So I think Digimon could do something like that. Okay. Not quite. Oh, there we go. Bounce back. There's also some other games that I'm trying to think about that kind of do the same thing. But I can't think of any right now. There is something. There's one other game. I feel like like Baldur's Gate kind of did that, Baldur's Gate 3. Like, if you would have mentioned Baldur's Gate to anybody out there, anybody, they probably wouldn't know what you're talking about, unless you're like an old school gamer or what have you, especially on PC. But Baldur's Gate 3, you can tell that to anybody and they probably know what you're talking about, at least for gamers and stuff, you know? Well, it kind of works. So I think if Digimon came out with a game that's new, refreshing, has accessibility options so people don't feel so awful about their Digimon dying, I think we can get past that. Maybe just have an option where you keep them and you just make them stronger, just to make it easier on folks. Or like have an option when you want to I would recycle your Digimon. I don't know. Let's see here. Also, you guys, if you have comments or opinions yourselves, please comment in the video. Like, I just want to talk to you about it, what your feelings are. You know, nobody's wrong. You could tell me I'm wrong. I don't mind. Penguinmon going crazy. How smart do you think this AI is? Do you think they actually can calculate everything? Let's see here. I think we're gonna do... Hopefully that's good enough. At least block it a little bit. Okay. Well, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's too hard. Well, I got points off of that, but he's probably gonna hit me now. Okay. Oh, I thought that would be... Anyway, I won. Wasn't paying attention to how many he had left. Woo! Okay. But I'm just curious what they have up their sleeve for Digimon. I mean, everybody knows about the story thing and kind of waiting for that. But honestly, unless they can make the... They need to make the game better than a standard, turn-based RPG. As much as people like Cyber Sleuth, I think it kind of did the same thing where it gave everybody a fresh view on Digimon. The problem is the game wasn't... I don't know, if you ask me, wasn't very good. It's a very standard experience. When you make it harder... Ooh, what is this? Power Ice. Interesting. There you go. But it's just not a very good... I almost argue it's not a good Digimon experience because you don't even get to really experience the digital world in that. It's right at the end and it's very confusing and it's like, why am I here? And like, why didn't I spend more time here? The level design is very... I mean, it's a Vita game, right? So what do you expect? And that's kind of the double-edged sword again. It's like Next Order was the same thing where it's these games from a Vita, they get ported over and people are like, why does it look like this? Or why does it have this restriction? Or, you know, and I think he could just do a better job. I almost think they need to get like a Western company just to do something new. Even if it's remaking Digimon World, because I think you could just take the idea, expand it, more accessibility options and call it good. But yeah, my problem with Cyber Sleuth, you could slap any characters, like if they weren't Digimon and just random monsters, it just wouldn't be a good game. It'd be rated probably like a 5 out of 10. It's kind of boring. So much talking, so little like extra things you can do. You're basically talking to get to the next battle. And there needs to be things to kind of shake it up a little bit, like mini games and things like that. And not just like the same thing over and over again. Go talk to someone, go to this area, fight this person. Like, it's such a standard RPG experience, which is perfect for the Vita, which is why it was like that. And I'm sorry if Cyber Sleuth is your favorite game. I'm not trying to argue it's a bad game. If you think it's great, feel free. Like, I don't want to persuade you, but it's just my feelings. I think they can do a better job, and Digimon deserves a better job. Kind of in the same sense how Pokemon and Game Freak specifically they don't seem to know how to make modern games, or at least, make them run well. So kind of curious what they'll be doing with the next Arceus, because they've had some time to do it. So I'm hoping for the best. Those are some fun games, but just been disappointed. Digimon's basically been in the same boat, if you ask me, especially with Survive. Talk about a niche genre, that visual novel plus a strategy game, like, I don't know. I have a lot of opinions on Digimon Survive. So does Logan, the other guy on this channel. It took way too long in development. That should have come out in like a few years. I know that like COVID and stuff was part of it and everything else. Bad timing. But I'm pretty sure they were having problems before COVID. So it's just such a disappointment. Again, like, I know some people like it, but I almost feel like they just don't know what to do with Digimon. Digimon isn't popular enough to make subgenres like that. Pokemon is able to do that. Mario's able to do that because it's so popular and people want to play with those characters. And I would almost argue, and no offense to anybody that likes these genres, because I love strategy games. Visual novels aren't really my thing, but I could see why people enjoy them. But those two genres mixed together is probably the most boring combination you could think of. No offense again. Again, I love my strategy tactical games. Final Fantasy Tactics, easily one of the best games out there. But the amount of talking, waiting around, finally play, and just how limited in scope the actual gameplay is, it's just kind of silly. I think they could have done more with less, in my opinion. Anyway, let's get Ogremon out of here. But I think having like what Survive did, I never played it. I watched my brother play some of it. I was just kind of listening as I was working, so I didn't really get the full experience, like, to play it. So again, my opinion, probably not as educated as it could be. But what I was thinking, let's see, I guess we do need to beat the game. So let me go grab Angemon. That way we're getting more people. Where was I going? I don't remember what I was saying exactly. Oh, Survive being in the real world, and like, I think they go in the digital world. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I just remember the real world getting all crazy. I like that setting. I think that's fun. It makes Digimon seem like monsters again, and something to be scared of. It kind of reminds me of Arceus, where you were fighting against Pokemon and, had to dodge them and stuff. Very limited, gameplay there, but you get the idea. What they were wanting to do is show off these wild monsters. And I think that's something, I'm going the wrong way, something Pokemon could do a better job. They're animals. They eat each other. They're feisty. But they sure make them look like, cuddly little soft creatures that will never hurt a fly. So it was kind of a breath of fresh air to see Digimon Survive go that route. Since so many, creature collector games don't do that. Monster Crown kind of did that a little bit. When you go to that first town and the boss man is like being mean to everybody, and you like, I don't know, that game's weird, but yeah, very dark, which I don't mind. I feel like there's always a place for it to kind of give that, like, hey, this we're dealing with like real life stuff. This isn't just a fantasy little story here. But in the same notion, I like being in the digital world and just being a human being plopped in there. And sometimes there are other can we actually do this? I think we can. Yeah. Yeah, I just really like this setting. Again, not a lot of games do this. You know, they have this like weird mix of human stuff. Actually, I take it back. Shin Megami Tensei Vengeance, been playing that a little bit. Used to play it on the channel, but not as popular. Is he gonna go away? But they kind of do the same thing where it's like a state, Tokyo, I think it is all in ruins. Kind of reminds me of this, where you see little things, you know, artifacts and like real world props. Digimon does a much better job, obviously. I mean, look at this. Name another game that looks like this. Ice Sanctuary with a bunch of motherboard chips and circuitry and things like that. It's kind of sad I don't... One thing too with this game is I almost don't like exploring because of the amount of resources it takes. Because every time you go in a battle, time advances. And so everything costs resources. So it'd be kind of nice if battles did not fast forward time. I would kind of like to see that. I don't know if Next Order does that. I don't remember. But yeah, I would like to explore more. So I actually don't know what the rest of the Ice Sanctuary has. Oh, right. One last Garurumon here. Cool. Icemon. Bleep. Okay. All right. When I was a kid, I always thought this section was like a little boss, like that Icemon is like a little stronger or something. He's probably not, but it's just interesting this place doesn't actually have a boss. Like you don't fight Angemon or maybe just fight an Icemon or something. I don't know. Maybe Blue Mamemon. What was I gonna do? I think I was just checking out the items. Here, let's do this. Not a big deal. Okay. Because he talks to you, right? Shouldn't you go home? And also I think it's funny in this fight, that can happen. They just run away. I'm curious what dictates if they run away or not. Vice, if you know, if you're even watching, you know every single detail of this game. Curious of what makes the Digimon scared to fight. Is it my level? Do they look at stats? Is it just random chance? And the item you get from whatever that secret store is, does it just increase the chance? What's he dropping? Big MP flop? Nice. And actually, I take it back. The only game that actually has this aesthetic is Anode Heart. You know, that's not a Digimon game. Anode Heart, indie game. It's great. It's amazing. I love it. This is just going back, right? Yeah. But Anode Heart specifically wanted to be like Digimon, so makes sense. But it's a cool aesthetic. Being in a digital world. But like, you don't have the same rules? Actually, I should have went back there. Whoops. My bad. We go dash. Now this is like the only, I don't know, there's probably another one, but this This example of like not knowing what to do or doing the right thing is awful. Like, if I would have done that and just left and did the blinding light, I'd be like, well, I don't know what else to do. Because they give you a teleporter to teleport. Like, why doesn't it teleport you acting like you're coming out of this? I don't know. There's obviously some things they didn't test out as good as well. Whatever. Okay. So let's think about this. So we got Angemon, we got Penguinmon, we did Ogremon. The only other people here are Garurumon and Frigimon, and also Moyamon. I'm probably not going to do those unless it's something that's to help me get more prosperity points. But let's keep going. Ooh. I don't know if I'm... Let me see something. I don't know if I'll be fast enough, but I think Seedramon might be showing up right now. Let me see. There. Do a little save state, so if I'm wrong, I can just go back. Nope, this is... What am I doing? That's not where Seedramon is. I'm just like thinking in my head too much. Whoa, he's spinning around menacingly. Don't want to mess with that guy. Oh, I thought I could slip. I don't know if this is going to mess it up. I was say he's going to do that tactic. It's going to win. Thanks for the bits. All right. I don't remember when he's supposed to show up. Let's see. See here? I'm not sure. That might have messed it up. There. We're going to do like another hour and see what happens. I just don't remember the top of my head what time. It's just like somewhere right here. It might be like on the edge of the morning and the daytime, so to speak. I also don't really care too much. No, he's not here. Oops. Here you go, bud. Yeah. I think I just got here a little too late. I'm gonna give it one more hour. What's this little thing right here? Oh, it's got poop. Oh, we don't want to fish. Yeah, I think I goofed it up. It's like... Well, it's not 3. I'm trying to remember... Yeah, he's not showing up. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, we can do... What's something easy I can do? I guess we could see if Airdramon. I don't think we're very close to it, because usually I'll have Kabuterimon and Quagamon by now. A lot of people. Oh yeah, there's so many more. 33? Okay. Alright, what I think we could do... Maybe... So if we go to Gear 7... Okay. Got some ideas. I actually don't know where it drop us off at. Oh, okay. This is still like one of the places that... Oh, I bet we messed that up too. Let's see. No, it's day 13. Okay. Oh, whoops. But sometimes I forget to do the 15th thing. Last time I did. Not a big deal. Don't really need sirloin, but it'd be nice just to recruit Digimon. You can also buy the rain plan from Shogun Gekkomon, so that's pretty cool. Hello? Oh, do I need to... Well, it looks like the thing's not there. Yeah. Okay. Mamemon? I don't think we could beat him up. He's pretty tough, but let's see. Oh. I'm going to give it like 5 times, and if it doesn't work, we're just going to... 1... 2... I'm glad Vegemon likes it here. 3... There he is. Sometimes I have good luck, sometimes I have bad luck. Now, should I like give him a different move just in case he can like hit him with it? Stun or poison? I kind of like poison. Are we gonna battle chicken? Are we gonna battle chicken? Let's see what happens. Oh, he did get him with it. Nice. So attack is his range attack. So what if we do moderate? Okay, let's do that. Bro is just Megaton punching me. Yeah, his Megaton punch is faster, but poison's gonna kill him. Well, we're also hitting at the same time, I think. There we go. Easy. Woo! We need that. Bye-bye. Easy. Okay. Cool. Here, you can have it. Okay, so I need to go into the drill tunnel and probably talk to the Digimon about his little shortcut. Whew. Sneaky. Also, doesn't Digimon show up like 2 different times, if I'm not mistaken? Something like that. Oh yeah, I forget that he comes over here. Okay, we could do this. Maybe that's why the shortcut wasn't working. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I actually don't know what sets it off. I'm usually just like, I think it'll work. And it works. Hey, bub. Heard you talking some crap. Also, it's interesting that those, the seller guys, the little merchants, they come out of this drill tunnel. They're not in here. Why wouldn't it be like a Dromomagon that, like the one that you free, where he's like, it's hot in here. He should come out and be like, hey, I need your help. Ogremon is taking over. But instead, it's a merchant, dude. I think it'd be super fun too. I don't know if there's an easy way of doing this, but just to commentate like little PvP matches. Like if there was a way to load up Digimon and do like a fake multiplayer match and just have them, you know, act upon themselves. I think it'd be pretty fun. Almost like how there's like Twitch channels that bet on, and I don't remember the name, but it's like Mugen or something where it's 2D fighting game with just people creating characters and you bet to see who'll win. It'll be fun to do this. I also do like that Ogremon in this. Is essentially like the same type of character he is in the TV show, where he's like evil at first, but like once you get friendly with him, he's like your best bud. Like he'll do anything for you. little reckless at times, but he's there for you. So I think that's neat. Oops. I think it'll take a long time. I mean, I don't think it's gonna take a long time. All right, let's go over here. I don't know if like I need to do the weird tablet thing. We're just gonna do it anyway. A lot of little triggers in this game. Okay, so it's not open yet. Okay. All right. Well, we got Ogremon now, so now we have Waymon. Well, we did have Waymon. That means we can go to Factorio down. Beach cave, not island. Okay. There we go. All right, well, we got him. So what are we at now? Should be a decent chunk. What is it? 38? Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Well, trying to think what else. Trying to always think who may be the easiest. I feel like I can do a lot. I still want to get Quagamon and Kabuterimon. I could always do Dark Lord's Manor. Doesn't really take too long. All right, let's go do that. Grey Lord, whatever his name is. Myotismon's mansion. Also, just kind of talk about things to, I guess, fill up the space. You guys get to know a little bit more about me, or at least my ideas. So what I was thinking of doing, because I do want to like I love this genre of games, you know, creature, collecting, raising, battling, that kind of thing, Pokemon, Dragon Warrior Monster, whatever. We've showcased a lot of games on the channel like that, but it'd be fun to just like not make a series, but just to kind of like play the older games that have existed. I'm trying to think of some of them, but like Robopon, we haven't showcased that on the channel, so I think it'd be fun just to play and kind of talk about it, my experience and stuff, and just to show it off. So if you guys think that'd be fun, let me know. Or if you have any ideas, anything you'd like to see. Because I really enjoy playing the retro games. Any indie games too, showcase that. I'm just trying to think of something that isn't Digimon World. I've showcased that a lot. Kind of want to give that a little bit of a break. You know? This one? Yeah. And then we can always come back to it. So been thinking about in my head what you guys like seeing from us. I mean, if you just like watching me, and let me know. I'll play whatever and try to be entertaining. That's kind of why I like doing this Filth challenge. Is it's a pretty standard experience, but you're just limited in scope and what you're able to do. And so it's kind of fun, and I get to talk to you guys about stuff, about my bad opinions and what I dislike. Again, if you guys want to have a conversation about it, please post something in the comments. I'd be more than happy. Even if it's nothing to just like your experience, one little thought you had, lay it on me. I always like to unlock both of them. Oh, right. Okay, so one of these have like chips galore, and I think it's this other one down here. Right? Yeah. All the goodies. Okay. Another one what I was commenting about it being kind of tricky. It's these spots where you fall down or have to activate something. I'm not really a big fan of that, especially when it's not easy to see. I'm not saying like you need to put like yellow paint on it, but just something like maybe like a squeaky floorboard or like a note somewhere saying like check the bookcase, you know. Maybe make it shiny, make it like a big red book. I don't know. What do I know? All right, we're gonna keep some of these discs probably for our next Digimon. Again, with the details, why is all this? I said this last time in the challenge mode, but like, it reminds me of Dracula's Castle, especially in Van Helsing, where it's like a bit more advanced, but still medieval. Kinda. Also, speaking of falling down, where is it? There we go. So I think it's cool aesthetic. You like Dracula is always kind of like that thing where you got a big mansion, everything looks kind of medieval, you know, old timey stuff, real furniture, none of that IKEA stuff. You know what I'm talking about. And in the background, he's got like this research going. It's, you know, lab stuff, Frankenstein's type of stuff. I think it's really cool. And obviously that's this aesthetic. Kind of curious where that first came from. Because like, did Van Helsing, was that the first one? I don't think so. Not even close. All right, how much crap do I have in here? Okay. Get rid of this. This way? I'm actually surprised I didn't get lost this time. Okay. There it is. What is this thing? Super Veggie? Is that the one recovers MP? That's it? Neat. So I think what I'm trying to do is trying to move the pieces so we're getting more prosperity, get to at least 50, so that way we can beat the game, and then that way the upgrade system is to its full potential. Not that I need to do it, but... So what I could probably do, before we do Mount Infinity, maybe I'll try to get Sukamon and try to upgrade him, because I'm not sure if he can be upgraded right now, you know, after you get to Factorio Town and do it. I don't know if that Gardramon gets activated if we beat the game, or is activated once we complete it. I'd be curious. Actually, I just don't know offhand. If you guys want to give me a comment how to do it, I'd appreciate it. Did he actually move in? I'm assuming so. Oh, okay. There you go. Let's see what else we got. Treasure. Okay. Neat. Yeah, look, it's getting past Digimon time again. That's okay. All right, let's go deposit this crap. Speaking of crap. I don't really need that stuff. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Think I'm going to end the episode here. So look forward to what we're doing next. I still want to get Mr. Kawagumon and Kabuterimon. That'll give us some good prosperity. I, of course, have like a lot of other things that I could be doing. Go back to my Otismon. That would be pretty easy. Complete Factorio Town. I still have Toy Town to do. I still have the whole Misty area, so I need to get Gabumon there. And if I can get Kakatorimon, I just don't know when Vegemon wakes up. And what else? I feel like there's some other peeps. Like, of course, there's like Etamon and things like that. I could go get Pixiemon, Metal Mamemon. I think that's it. I feel like I'm missing someone really easy. But I guess we'll see. We'll leave it there. I appreciate you guys. As always, I'm Nathan. Thank you so much for joining me on this filthy adventure, and I will see you